Live show. We got a new time, 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Welcome to the show. I'm not sure where Rod is. Didn't let us know. But I guess we'll figure it out if he gets here. But he knows about the new time, so I don't know. Anyways, got Major League Baseball and NBA basketball going on tonight. One of the teams for the finals is set, Phoenix Suns. Congratulations. Thought the Clippers had a good chance yesterday. Didn't happen. Wasn't one of my top plays, but I took a nice punt on it. Took them on the alternate line, so at least I didn't lose the juice. But I would have rather have won the bet. Wouldn't have mattered.
I was surprised.
That is the breaks. That is the way it is. I knew I was dead at halftime. I knew I was dead in the first quarter. Pretty much. It was like the Clippers kept trying to reel them in, and they just couldn't get there. And finally they did reel them in. They got it to a tie game, and the Sun just extended it right back out. That's usually a kiss of death. And I'll tell you, it'll be interesting to see how the Yankees bounce back from yesterday's debacle as well.
What happened? I thought they won.
7 runs in the 9th inning.
Oh, I missed that.
Yep.
No shit.
Implosion. Absolute.
I went to bed at 11 o'clock last night.
Absolute implosion. Wow, I guess a lot of people didn't get the memo on the new start time for the show, but they'll figure it out. We said it yesterday.
Wow. I can't believe Angels won that game.
Yeah, neither can the Yankees. I'm sure. Anyways, new time. This is what happens. But we'll figure it out. Yeah. Bird? Is there a bird?
Magpie.
It's
Canadian magpie.
Yeah, Canadian magpie.
Rod made it finally. All right. Anyways, we've got one NBA game, and then was it 12 baseball games? 13 Major League Baseball games. I don't know. I think it's been an interesting week in baseball. It's seen a lot of big favorites get beat. So, while we've seen a lot of big numbers out there, they haven't really necessarily held up as well, which is a good sign. And a good sign for, there was a lot of rain delays. I was worried in that Kansas City-Boston game because I had the run line. And the Red Sox were just hammering them, and it was like they went to the rain delay. And it was like, oh, man, they're going to stop the game and whatever. And also the Marlins, and they had scored all those runs in the 5th inning. But they came back out and finished them off, kept scoring. And that was ugliness. Aaron Nola just fell apart at the seams in that game. He struck out 10 of the first 12 batters 10 of the first 12 outs. It wasn't 10 of the first 12 batters, but because one of them hit a home run, tape measures out. But he struck out 10 of the first 12 outs in that game, registered by the Phillies, were strikeouts. And then he could not get out of the next inning. It was one of those ones where it was just like there was nothing he could do. Just every Marlin guy that came to the plate was seeing it looked like a beach ball, right? They just kept hitting and hitting and hitting and hitting. It was one of those, please stop. But it wasn't going to stop. They finally just had to get him the hell out of there because it was just embarrassing. But, I think there's a few pitchers out there that could probably use a good change of scenery, and I think he's one of them. I wouldn't be surprised if they dealt him off, tried to get something back. I think Luis Castillo, who goes today for the Reds, is another one of those guys. He's got a ton of talent, but might not be in the right spot. Of course, we're live every day, 7 days a week, 365 days a year. This is our new time slot, 10 a.m. Eastern time, 4 a.m. my time. It'll be 5 a.m. in November. I got a lot to look forward to. We got the Bucks and the Hawks. Of course, the story is the injuries here. The line is tight as a vice. And sinking. Not always a really good sign, but in this one, it seems to be, because it seems that the public, it's moving inversely. So, anyways, slice it. Brian, any thoughts?
Oh, yeah, for me, I sound like a broken record, but I'm going to go with the under in this one. The under didn't happen last night because I think, Clippers got to a point where they were pretty much done, and Suns were scoring at will, put up, 130. I think in this game, if the Bucks want to win and the Hawks want to win, they got to turn up their defense. And I think it's more of a must-win game for the Bucks than the Hawks. Hawks could drop this one and come back and win the next one, but for me, I'm going to take the under 215. I've seen it drop from 216.5 this morning, around 215.5. I like the under.
Sure to hit that like button. Rod, any thoughts on this thing? Can't hear you.
I was muting the noisy bird. My bad. And he's still here. For me, I agree. Give me the under. The Hawks are 7-0 the under. Their last 7 games played off of 1 day's rest. And you look at the Bucks, same thing. They're 5-0 to the under. The last 5 following an ATS loss. They're also 6-1 to the under their last 7 after allowing 100+ points. I think the first to 100 wins this game, if we even get to 100. Give me the under in this one.
I'm on the Hawks. I think I've picked them every game in the series. I'm not going to change now. Which makes me 2-2 in this series. But I think I had a money line money line this Dogs. So.
Yeah, so you're definitely up a little on.
A little ahead.
You're 2-2.
A little ahead.
Yep.
Not always what the record states. Anyways, what are you guys selling today? Ryan?
For me, I got my golden ticket 3-pack. 0-3 yesterday, but overall, last 30 days, I've been consistent. So looking for a big bounce back today. Get my NBA plus 2 Major League Baseball low juice plus money winners, all for $40 at pickdogs.com.
And for me, I got 2 MLB, 1 NBA. Tackle a little bit Thursday. Jump on over. Pick Dogs Premium. Scoop it up.
I got a 3-pack today, and I think I was 3-0 yesterday. But
yep.
I've been making the same picks that I've made on the losing days and the winning days. I've just avoided the landmines. Is pretty much what happened, and I'm betting the same things. Like I liked the Rays yesterday. Had it been a later game, I probably would have given it a premium. I avoided it. I like the Brewers. We ended up cashing good on that one, but I also like the Pirates, and they didn't cash. So, it's definitely picking and choosing the games that I choose to give out as the premium picks, because I'm certainly baseball's tough. 162 game schedule. The very best teams lose 60 something times. But if you're betting minus 200 favorites, you might have a good day, you might have a good week, you might have a good month, but you will not win over the course of the season. What you'll see is you'll be up 2,000 units. And if you go, 5 games under 500, it's all gone. If you're betting those big favorites. I don't have a lot of respect for the handicappers that give out a lot of big favorites, to be honest with you. I just don't. It's just not my style, but I just don't see what's premium about that. I don't see where the value is. I don't see how you can justify, losing having someone pay you and you lose, and it's, instead of just losing one game, they're basically losing 3. The price of paying for the pick plus 2.5 picks, right? It's like, I see other people doing it. I don't know what to do about it on our site. I mean, people's picks are their picks, and certainly they do win. But anyways, speaking of site, today's my 14th anniversary, or 13th anniversary, I believe, of being online. July 1st, 2008. I typed into Google, how do you start a website? I had I lived in about an 800 square foot apartment. My wife says the story gets smaller every time I tell it. That the apartment gets smaller every time.
Yeah, I thought it was 900 square feet. Now today it's 800.
No, it was. I had it down to about 450.
Next year it'll be 700.
No, I had it at I was down to 400. I had to reset, but it was about 800 square feet of indoor space. It was 1 bedroom, and it wasn't a dump or anything like that, but it was definitely a small apartment in Chicago. And I had a computer. It was like one of those old big desktops, with the big monitor. And I had bought it on Craigslist for probably $150. And it was so beat up, the hard drive was taped together with electrical tape. And the keyboard is one of those ones where you buy the keyboards, the old keyboards, they were like, you buy for $20, right? And you plug it into the back of the computer. And so I started it on, and I typed into Google, how do I start a blog? And I started typing, and people said, oh, if you write an article every day, people will come to your website. And that's exactly what happened. I wrote an article every day, and people started coming. We had 3 visitors our first month. So people did come. We had 3 visitors first month. And then the next month after that, I had 10 visitors. And what happened then is Temple had a terrible day. I went 3-0. But anyways, I hate when people say that comment. A terrible day yesterday. It's like, you had a terrible day yesterday? Whatever, right? But anyways, back to this. So the next month, I got an email from USA Today, from Fox Sports. And they said to me, we want to take this article from your website and put it on our website. We'll credit you. And the article is top 10 college football teams of the last 10 years. And I said to myself, holy shit, you're one of my 10 readers, right? It was like, I couldn't believe it, And they took my article and they made it into a 10-page slideshow, and they put it on the front page of their sports section. And I had 70,000 visitors in one day. And what happened is that by the time 2-3 days later came after that article was published, I was back to my 10 visitors a month. But from that, I was able to figure out that it's not about getting people to your website. It's about presenting a product that people want to come back to. By having something there that people want to come back to, by giving it 100% every single day, by leaving it all on the table every day, man, there's nothing left, man. You could see, when I'm done processing my videos and when the site is set every single day, if you took a picture of my living room, if my wife took a picture, I'm out. It's like she's got to wake me up to go to bed. It's like when I'm done with the work every day, I got 0 left in the tank, and I've been that way every day since 2008, and I hope that you guys can see it. We're on the verge of signing a major deal, and I had a conversation last night, and all we have to do is basically sign some papers the lawyers are going to throw it together. And it's massive. It is for me, to see my vision go from typing in how do I start a website to this, the pinnacle, working with the top, the Rolls Royce of companies, we're going to be partners with them. It makes you cry, man, because it's like you see your vision happen, like what you imagined back then. And what 3 years ago, and I don't talk much about this anymore, but I'm not legally allowed to talk much about it. But 3 years ago, I entered into an agreement And good, Connor McDonald, you can leave because I got a massive giveaway I'm doing. You could leave. Awesome. I got a really good giveaway I'm giving. Yeah, so please leave. 3 years ago, I entered into a deal, and it was on my side all the right intentions and all the right ideas, and it was that I knew that I had taken the site to a point where not where I couldn't take it any further, but for me to take it any further, I would have to go raise outside money, kind of do what a lot of these other sites have done to get the tech and to get everything else to do it. But these guys claimed that they had all of the tech and that they had all of these things. But what happened was, once the deal was done, I found out these people weren't who they said they were. And then everything became a mess. And that's why I'm no longer part of my old website, because these guys stole out of my account my website. And in order for me to get Sports Chat back, I had to give them half of that other website. It's basically like a hostage situation. But I've become better because of it. And you guys see, sometimes you see me, the anger. I still have a lot of anger. I know that, and sometimes you guys see that, and, I apologize for it, and it's really not the place for it. But the thing is that, we're all going to be better for it. And I'm just really excited about the future. And it's a blessing, as mad as I was, as mad as I am, as mad as I get in times when I think about it. It's hard when people that you trust, people that you've helped, stab you in the back. But you know what? We learn from it. We become stronger, and this is it. We've reached that pinnacle. But anyways, to celebrate the 14 years online, 13 years online, whatever it is, however many years it is, it's July 1st. I'm giving everybody a free 3-day of my picks. If you already have a free 3-day, if you already have 3 days of my picks or a month of my picks or whatever, email me, mitch@pickdogs.com, and I will add 3 days onto your monthly or your weekly or your 3-day plan that you bought. If you haven't, if you email me, mitch@pickdogs.com, and you want the 3-day plan, you need to include your name. Okay, not just your email and give me the 3 days. Okay, I need your name. I need your information, because I'm gonna have to enter you into the system. If you've already had an account with us, well, then it's going to be easier. But if you haven't, it's going to take a little time, because this is a manual process. It might take me a little while to do it. I don't have any of the early games as premium picks today. Okay, I don't have any of them, so you don't have to worry about it. I'm not extending this offer until tomorrow for those people that missed it. I'm not doing anything. At 5 o'clock Eastern time tonight, when the drive-thru starts, when the time it starts, 6 o'clock. When the drive-thru starts at 6 o'clock, the offer is over. Okay, so if I get any emails after 6 o'clock Eastern time tonight, the offer is over. It's going to take me a little while to get these loaded in. I might, if I get far enough behind, I'll probably just send you today's picks, and then you'll just get the next 2 days where you can log in, and you'll receive those credentials. I'll let you know. But it's a manual process, so it's not going to be easy at all.
What happens if you set the price to 0 for your 3-day subscription? Wouldn't that cut out the...
I think they would still need to put in a credit card.
Oh.
Okay. I don't know what would happen.
It seems like it'd take you a lot of time if you got 1,000 emails to enter manually. I don't know.
I guess we could try it.
Maybe $25. I don't know what you could do.
I don't care. I'll just do it this way. I don't care.
I might email you for a free pick.
So just email me, mitch@pickdogs.com, and don't send the email 10 times if you don't hear back from me. Don't harass me if you didn't get them, because it's a manual process, like I said. But I'll honor it until 5 o'clock. I'll give everybody a free 3 days, except for Connor McDonald. Everybody except for him can get a free 3 days. So I appreciate each and every one of you. Sorry for having to hear my story, but I do it once a year. And So you only have to hear it once a year. But today was the day. And you get a free 3 days for your time. Anyways, that's the story. I'm sticking to it.
Happy anniversary.
Thank you. It's amazing sometimes to look back, you know, and remember
to see where you come from and to see where you are now.
Yep.
It's an amazing journey in between, right?
Yep.
Your anniversary and Joe D's birthday on the same day.
It all happened. All right. Let's get to Major League Baseball. Got the Angels and the Yankees, the Blue Jays and the Mariners, the Red Sox and the Royals, White Sox, Twins. Those four. Brian.
Oh, I didn't know if I was leading off or Rod was leading off. But since it's me, I'm going to take a shot with the Angels. I'm not a Griffith Cannon guy, but Jordan Montgomery and the Yankees aren't a minus 160 team. I just think the Yankees, boy, what an embarrassing way to lose yesterday. I'll take the Angels plus money. And the Twins, I'm a glutton for punishment. Jose Barrios on the mound. He's had 5 of the last 6 starts, big quality starts for him. Twins getting beat down yesterday. I think they come back and get a W.
Yeah, so here's the thing. I'm already getting emails here, and like this person just gives their first name. That does not work for entering these picks. So if you just sent your first name, I'm not going to email you back. You're just not going to get a response, and you're not going to get the free picks. I need your first and last name. I need your email address. I need an email address that works, not like this Kelly Frazier who sent me the nasty email the other day, and then I went to email them back the response, and it turns out it was like a dead email. So that's not going to happen either. So I'm trying to do something to help you guys out, to give out free picks, but you guys have to help me, you know, and it's like, I'm not going to, you know, it's not going to be Mitch's free customer service or anything like that. You know, you guys, I need your first and last name and a legitimate email. Okay. That's what it's going to take. I'm not asking for anything else. I'm not asking you to jump through hoops, sign up, smash the like, do any of those things, right? I'm just asking for pretty basic stuff here. I'm giving you what do I charge for a 3-day? I don't even know. It's like $80 for free. I'm probably going to give away $10,000 in picks today, probably more than that. See if anybody else is doing that. All right. Anyways, go ahead. Sorry.
All good. For me in these games, I agree. That was awful collapse by the Yankees. I'll take the Angels here as well. They win this final game in the series. I know the 2 awful pitchers, but I think that momentum carries over for the Angels, and they steal another win from the hapless Yankees. Yuck. And the other one I like the over in the Mariners and the Blue Jays. I know you got 2 good pitchers on the mound, but I think we get a whole pile of runs here in the Canada Day game. So give me the over Mariners and Blue Jays. The 2 I like.
I like the over in the Yankees game. Montgomery and Canning. We saw a ton of runs so far in this series. And we will probably continue to see them. So I like the over in that one. And then, let's see. Got I like the White Sox against the Twins too. I think they pummel them. I think we saw it last night where they just opened up the can on them, and I think they're going to do it again. Twins are just pathetic, and the White Sox are pretty much the badasses of that division. That was a slaughter. And I think we see another one here with Rodon. The Twins bullpen is so bad. So bad. I mean, we saw, once it went to the bullpen, it was just, home run derby.
Not as bad as the Phillies bullpen.
Well, it's up there. They're up there.
I think the Phillies have the worst bullpen I've ever seen.
I don't know. It's like the Cardinals.
Anybody
bullpen.
They bring in gets blown up, and any pitcher they bring in, it gets torched.
Minnesota's got a 4.89. Let's see what the Phillies have. Phillies got to be in that same nosebleed territory. Phillies bullpen 4.65. So the Twins statistically.
Yeah, but lately, over the last 30 days, they've been the worst, I think.
How about the Cardinals? The Cardinals bullpen is really hideous, too. .13. Cardinals is just one of those even efforts. Whoa, the Rockies 5.39. But they,
but they're Colorado. They can't. Colorado's tough.
I wonder what the home and away split is on that.
I wonder what DeGrom would pitch like in Colorado. I know he'd still be good, but what his ERA would be like.
Wow, we got a lot of people getting the free 3-day. No pressure. Anyways, go to would have been easier for a free 3-day consensus or something, huh?
I think you're too nice, Mitch. I probably would have charged $1 and just made them.
Would have been easier. Would have been a hell of a lot easier.
Because $1's a great deal.
Yeah, it would have been a lot easier to just charge them $1.
Because your time is valuable.
You know what? I'm going to change it. I don't care. I'm going to go back. I'm going to charge $1. I think Brian's right. It's like this way. It's $1. If you guys can't afford $1, you know what? Yeah.
I should.
Is there a way you can make it 0? Like if there's a way that you can just make it 0 on the site and they just go in, click in. You have to sign up. That's all it is. Otherwise, you're going to be in there from now till the drive-through.
Yeah, give Rod that job. He can do the sign-ups.
Yeah, I'll do it. Well, I think a lot of these people are already signed up. If you've ever bought anything before, that makes it easy.
Yeah,
too. That'll make it a lot easier for me also.
Mm-hmm.
Anyways, I'll get through it. Like I said, it's gonna be, you might not get it in the next 5 minutes.
Where are my free picks?
I know. Oh, believe me, people are gonna be demanding them and mad about it. I already know that.
It's always a good opportunity to check you out.
Here's one. Let me know what you need from me to get the thing. It's like, how hard is this, man?
Christmas in July, day 1.
Anyways,
the email does not, just because you have your email doesn't give you all your information that you need.
Yeah, it's.
You have to give a little information.
It's interesting, right? Anyways, be sure to hit the thumbs up button. Got the Rangers and the A's, the Marlins and the Phillies. Got the Pirates and the Brewers, and the Nationals and the Dodgers.
For me in that grouping, I think one of the better free plays of the day, the Washington Nationals on the money line. I'm not a big Patrick Corbin guy, but these Nationals bats are red hot. Gonsolin, anytime you see the Dodgers at minus 135 to minus 140, it just seems trappy to me. I'm going to take the hot Nationals, and I'm going to take the Texas Rangers just purely in a public fade here. I mean, A's had the much better pitcher, Manaea, going today, but I think the Rangers eke out a win. Oakland A's had the Boston Red Sox on deck next big series. I think they look past the Rangers today.
Rod?
I don't think Oakland looks past the Rangers today. I don't think Oakland on the run line. Beat the snot out of the Rangers again in that one. And I like the Marlins here to beat the Phillies again with Pablo Lopez on the mound. I think he has a good start.
I don't know. I was on the Marlins yesterday, but I'm not as convinced today. It looks a little too easy after yesterday. Sometimes, maybe sometimes it is, right? Sometimes it is, but it looks a little too easy.
He's not an excellent guy. I'm gonna fade him every time.
Yeah, but I mean, I was on the Marlins yesterday at plus 200 or whatever, but I don't know about plus 110. Seems like they're baiting you in after what we saw yesterday. I think the Brewers named their number here against Will Crow, though. Not a good pitcher. I don't know. I like the A's in that one too against Texas. Not a Dunning guy anymore. We got the Reds against the Padres. Luis Castillo favored in this one. Got the Indians against the slumping Astros. Got the Mets, Jacob deGrom. All the fanboys will be out today against the Braves. Got the Cardinals against the Rockies and the Diamondbacks and the Giants.
I think there's a lot of good bargains on the baseball board today. I'm going to take Ian Anderson and the Braves, just a small lean over the DeGrom fanboys and the Mets. Just DeGrom is he's a superstar, but I think he's looked hittable in his last couple starts or so. But the game I really like the Colorado Rockies at home, plus 110. They just play better baseball at home. Cardinals, not a very good run team. I also like to look at that in the VIP show later tonight, but as of right now, I'm thinking Colorado.
And for me, I like the over in the Rockies and the Cardinals game. I think we see a whole pile of runs in that one today. Maybe the over 11 in that one. And I like the over in the Giants in Arizona. A couple high-scoring games.
Yeah, the Giants-Arizona is an avoid for me. I kind of like the over there as well. I like the Mets, but not enough to make it a premium pick. Laying the run line. Because Jacob deGrom, we've seen him go, 2 innings recently. So who knows if, exactly where he's at. A lot of rain this week as well. So, who knows what happens if there's a rain delay there, with a guy that has had tightness and has had all that stuff. Too many variables for me.
Got the storms coming in soon. I don't know how it is in Georgia, but
it seemed that like watching the games yesterday, it just moved all the way up. Like it started in New York, and then it went to Boston, and then it was in Philly. It was like kind of all in that same area.
Yeah, went right on through.
Yeah, right on through. I don't know. I like the Indians here. I just think that the value is there. The Astros seem to be just lost right now, looking for answers. I thought the Tigers just had their number, but it's like, now they've lost to the Tigers and the Orioles back-to-back series.
That's pretty.
Right? It's like, And the still, it's like the public just still humping all over him. It's like, I mean, what's it going to take, And
I'm an Orioles guy, and I just didn't see it in that series.
I didn't see Matt Harvey beating him, that's for sure.
I have my limits on crappy teams.
That was unbelievable. Once again, if you're sending for the free picks, you put your name and your email. It's really not that difficult. You don't need to ask me a question because I'm not going to answer you back, right? Any of those things. I'm sorry. It's like, I'd love to, but it's like, I'm just trying to manually get through this. So it's like, if you have a question, what do I need to do or anything like that, you're not going to get an answer, unfortunately. Anyways.
No hockey today.
There's no hockey today.
Those Montreal bums let me down last night. I think Rod cursed them with the Canadian hat. They were in it right to the end, and then.
No, it was the goal at the end of the second period. You can't give up a goal in the last minute of a period. That's the worst. That's death. Game over. You pop your momentum, and Tampa Bay came in, and they were just like, yeah, in the second intermission break, and Montreal, brutal.
I think Tampa should
that's
move
just
to
like
LA.
getting kicked in the gut. They're just like,
Tampa Bay Dodgers.
It'd be nice to see the Montreal place packed. I just don't get. I don't get that they have 3,500 people inside, and yet they have more people that can fit in the stadium packed outside, around the arena. That they had to lock everybody down inside the arena in that last game 6, so that they couldn't get out. So they would run into the raucous crowd that Montreal turns into. Let's roll the cop car over. Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyways, we got parlay time.
For me, in my parlay, I took in the NBA the under 215. I'm going to go with the Minnesota Twins and the Washington Nationals on the money line both.
Rod?
For me, I'm only going to go with the 2-teamer, and I'm going to take Oakland on the run line and the Giants game over the number. 2-teamer.
I like the over in the Yankees game, the White Sox on the run line, and the Boston Red Sox -2.5 against the Royals. Early 3-teamer. Anyways, thanks everyone for joining us. Have an awesome day. New time, new channel. We didn't record the premium show. We'll probably do that right now and send it out. Have a great day, and let's make it a winning day. I'm going to try and act more professional tomorrow.